Hello, Miss Monday here for, I guess it's week number 10 already. It's crazy. Sorry about last week's post. My actual webcam is giving me issues and doesn't like me, and now it's officially broken. So here we are coming to you live from my digital camera. And anyway, jumping right into things. Let's see. Heather, I love that you said that you could actually hear me in the transcript, because that made me feel good, and I'm glad that you guys are able to recognize me now in my writing and my speech. Yeah. Let's see, Annalie, I want to go on a road trip too. I really do. Road trips are cool. I went on one kind of sort of fakey road trip to Disneyland a little while ago, but we just went down for the day. We went down and then came back 2 days after. I don't think it really counts. I'm going to go on an actual road trip where you actually stay in different places. That'd be pretty cool. Jessie, we missed your video last week rather. So can't wait to see you this week. And Elise, you said you wanted to go to the film locations in the UK, and that would be pretty cool. I don't think I'm going to be taking one of the tours. I will be seeing some of the sites. I know at the train station there's a platform 9 3/4, which my best friend Sarah saw, and is now currently her default is her pushing there's a cart that's halfway through, a trolley that's halfway through the wall, so she's pushing it, and it's really cute. However, I will be riding the train up to Scotland with her, so that'll be very exciting. We're going to leave London on Thursday or Friday morning, I don't think we've decided, and then take the train all the way up during the day and see the countryside. That'll be fun. So, trivia first. The room requirement is also known as the come and go room, which Dobby mentions when he first tells Harry about it. The passwords into Dumbledore's office included cockroach cluster, fizzing whizbees, acid pops, and what isn't mentioned in the book, but I thought of, was Dumbledore. And I think it's the 6th book, Harry wants to see Dumbledore or something, and he goes up, or maybe it's the 5th book, when it locks him out. I don't know what happens. I don't remember which book, but it says that he yells Dumbledore because that's the person they want to talk to, and he went up, and so yeah, there's that. Heather, I gave you tricky ones, I know. And the WEA stands. You're actually pretty close. I'm kind of impressed. Although I guess I would have guessed the same thing. But it's Visiting Examination Authority, not Association. But you know, who knew? I don't think it's mentioned in the book, so I don't even know where that question came from, but whatever. And then Hogwarts, you did a nice job, is the trick question, kind of, sort of. There wasn't a date given, but McGonagall says that is over 1,000 years ago when she's talking about the Chamber of Secrets. And she says the date is unknown. Let's see. New questions are, let's see, here it is. New questions for this week. Jessie, I know you didn't get a chance to, but I wasn't sure whether you were going to post, so I'll let you answer the questions from last week. If you know them, and if you don't, then Elise, Heather, go ahead and pick them up at the end of the week if you know them, and if not, then I can answer them for you. So Jessie, your new questions this week are, how do you get into the room of requirement? Which tower is Hogwarts' tallest? And name the gemstones in the House Points hourglasses. And I actually looked at the answer because I knew 3 of them, and there's really they only say 3. So some of these are trick questions. I don't actually look at the answers until the following week, so sorry. Annalie, your questions are, in which tower is a divination classroom located? North, south, east, or west, if that's a hint for you. Of what type of wood are the main doors of Hogwarts made? And finally, what guards the staff room? Heather, name 3 passwords to the Gryffindor common room, or as many as you can, because there's more than 3. What is the motto of Hogwarts, and what does it mean? And I could tell you what it means. I don't know it actually in Latin. It is a Latin phrase, which, to be honest, I could tell you the first 2 words or so. So if you know it, props to you. And finally for Heather, what awards did Tom Riddle win at Hogwarts? And then finally, Elise, What is the password for the Slytherin common room? We had to give it to Slytherin, of course. We're the only one that we hear throughout the books. Hogwarts has how many staircases? And finally, in which tower is the owlry located? So there's trivia for this week. Not much going on this week. Oh, I made my schedule today for the spring, and it's beautiful. And this is what it looks like. We'll get a little closer right there. I have a 3 o'clock class on Monday, Wednesdays, and 2 night classes, one on Tuesday and one on Thursday. And that's all I have all semester, and I'm super excited because I'm taking an independent study. I'm doing an honors project for 3 credits, so that puts me at a full-time student status of 12 credits. I'm also taking piano lessons in the spring, which I'm very excited about. Let's see. There's my spring schedule. Of course, I'll have softball to juggle too, so that'll be a pain. But topic of the week: Mirror of Erised and Felix Felicis. What is up with the hard questions, the full thought-provoking questions, Heather? Come on. I actually thought it was a very clever question, so good for you. It took me a long time to think of what I would see in the Mirror of Erised. And once I thought of it, I can't even think of anything else that I would want. So once I actually thought about it, I was like, wow, that's really what I want. So I decided that if I looked into the Mirror of Erised, which, by the way, across the top has the phrase on the backwards that says, I show not your face but your heart's desire, FYI. And I decided that I would see me as a little woman holding hands with my husband of X number of years, you know, someone loved my life, walking through a park after a long, successful, and happy life, which is, Annalie, you said happy. You want to be happy in 10 years? I want to be happy in 10 years too. I want to be happy beyond 10 years. So I'm going to take that. Thank you for saying that. But I want to be happy. I want to be an old woman, like walking hand in hand with a husband, and be that cute little couple, because I think old people are so cute when they're like that. And just, that's what I would see, is I would see us walking hand in hand, walking through the park. And then for Felix Felicis, I don't know exactly what the question was. I think it was, would you take it? And depending on, yeah, I would. Not for, you know, something to cheat in, like a Quidditch match or something, or a test. But if I wanted a good day, you know, you gotta have those good days every now and then. I actually had, last spring, I had one of those days. And to be honest now, I can't even think about what happened during that day. Just, it was one of those, everything went right. Every single thing that I did that day went right. The worst part of my day, the worst part, was we have, when we do laundry here, we had to put money on like cards, and then it takes $1.10 or whatever off your card every time you do it. And I couldn't break my $20 bill that I had. So I had to put, instead of putting a 5 or something, or 10, I had to put a full 20 on my laundry card. And that was, and I obviously ended up using it throughout the semester, so that was the worst part of my day, whatever day that was, and it's not that bad. Like, if that was the low point of my day, I had one of those great days. That's pretty much all. Oh, tomorrow, I don't know if you heard of Operation Christmas Child, but it's a thing, a group that, what they do is they put together shoeboxes for little children, different age groups and stuff like that, and we have our sponsor, our first year that they're doing this at our school. But I bought some little goodies, model little foam airplanes, some tennis balls, little toys and stuff like that, and barrettes for girls, and I got a whole bag full of random goodies and crayons and stuff like that, that we're going to make shoeboxes tomorrow, so that'll be fun. And that's pretty much all I'm doing at the moment. How I Met Your Mother is on tonight, and I leave in 43 days for Europe. So have a great week. Everyone watch How I Met Your Mother. I think I just said that. And I'll see you guys next Monday. Bye.